Today, we will present the latest results of the use-ware analysis of stone tools found at the Zvejnieki burials and the reference collection of experimental tools that was created for this specific study. The main aim was to understand the lithic grave goods and their possible function and creation, since so far the attention was mainly focused on the Ochre tools and personal ornaments found in the burial contexts. The Zvejnieki site is located on the northern shore of Lake Burtnieks in northern Latvia, and over 330 burials have been discovered. Radiocarbon dates place the cemetery between 7,500 and 2,500 BC, making Zvejnieki the longest used Stone Age cemetery in the northern Europe. In total, 5 axes were found in the burials at Zvejnieki, and they were placed either with the females or the females and children. However, these axes show no traces of use on the blade edges. Only the lower surface of the axe found in the burial 57 displayed traces of the use connected to both mineral and animal material. Since axes were usually associated with woodworking and similar activities, we decided to produce a series of experiments that will help us understand how the axe from burial 57 was used, as preliminary results showed multiple types of matters. The experimental program consists of 11 polished working surfaces which were used for grinding ochre and additives with different contact materials such as stone, wood, hide, and human skin. In addition, 3 different raw materials were tested. During the first preliminary analysis, and based on the residues of ochre of archaeological sample, it was clear that the axe from Zvejnieki was used for processing ochre. However, the animal entity of the polish suggested the use of animal fat as an additive. For that reason, lard was used in 7 out of 11 experiments, while the main motions were grinding and scraping. All the experiments were analyzed both with a low and a high power approach. Even though there were a couple of experiments that showed similar traces to the ones obtained from the archaeological sample, only one had the traces that completely corresponded to the axe from burial 57, and that one was the experiment A9, where we used raw hide on wood and we scraped the ochre in the surface together with the lard for 60 minutes. The interpretation of the archaeological traces is part of a more elaborate study, but the experimental traces show that the ochre was most likely ground to the smaller lumps before it was further reprocessed with the axe and animal fat. Thank you for your attention.